I'm Richie, and you are listening to Generative Engine Optimization in the AI Era, Decoding SEO 2.0. Welcome to the show, proudly sponsored by 3 Steps Digital Brand Management, a Kalicube certified agency. Now, let's dive right in and decode.
All right, so here's what we've got on tap for today. First up, we're going to totally bust the myth that AI is killing search. Spoiler, it's not. Then we'll get into your new brand reality, what that even means in this wild AI world. After that, we're breaking down something called the Algorithmic Trinity to get a peek under the hood at how AI actually thinks. And to wrap it all up, we're going to finish with some super clear, actionable strategies you can use to win. Hey there, before we get started, if you're new here, please subscribe to be kept up to date. For more insights like this, you can also download our free guides to optimize your corporate or personal brand in the AI era at kalicube.com/guides.
Okay, so let's tackle this head on. There is so much panic out there, right? Everyone's worried that AI is going to make search totally obsolete. But you know what? The reality is, well, it's the exact opposite. And don't just take my word for it. According to Google's own VP of Product, Robbie Steen, what we're actually seeing is a massive expansion of search.
So what Robbie Stein's saying is actually pretty simple, but it's really powerful. Think about it. AI isn't getting rid of our need for the basic stuff, like a phone number or directions to a restaurant. No, what it's doing is unlocking this totally deeper level of human curiosity. We can now ask these super complex, nuanced questions, which means we're actually searching more, not less. How cool is that? And hey, the data totally backs us up. I mean, just look at the explosion in visual searches using Google Lens. We're talking a staggering 70% jump in just 1 year. People are literally using their cameras to ask questions about the world around them. This proves it, right? Search isn't dying, it's just evolving in these incredible new ways. So what does this all mean for us? Well, it means we're finally moving away from that weird keywordese. You know what I'm talking about, that strange robotic language we all had to learn to talk to search engines. Now we're asking questions just like we'd talk to a person, conversationally, naturally, like we're chatting with an expert assistant. And believe me, that changes absolutely everything for brands. Okay, so how does this huge shift to conversational AI actually impact your business? This is where we get to the heart of it, the most critical concept for any brand, period, that's operating online today. This quote, this one right here from brand SERP expert Jason Barnard, it just perfectly captures the new digital world we live in. And honestly, it's the central theme of everything we're talking about today. And let's be clear, this isn't some far-off prediction. This is the new reality, right here, right now.
Okay, let's really break that down for a second. What it means is that your beautifully, carefully crafted About Us page, that's no longer the world's first impression of you. Your new brand identity, it's the summary, the snapshot, the version of you that the AI puts together and shows to potential customers, all before they even think about clicking over to your website. I mean, this is a profound change. And I'm Richie, and I'm telling you, really grasping this one single concept, the idea that your reputation is now being actively interpreted and then retold by an algorithm, that is the absolute key to your brand's future. It's everything.
Just think of AI as the main research assistant for every single one of your customers. It's out there scanning the entire web. We're talking reviews, articles, your knowledge panel, all your content, and from all that, it forms an opinion about you. It's basically doing the whole vetting process for them.
So, okay, if AI is out there forming an opinion, the billion-dollar question is how, right? How on earth does it build this understanding of your brand? Well, that brings us to something we call the Algorithmic Trinity.
But first, let's get super clear about what we're actually talking about here. These things, they aren't just search engines anymore. We need to think of them as AI Assistive Engines. They don't just spit out a list of 10 blue links. Oh no, they pull together information from countless sources to give you one single confident answer. They are effectively recommending one truth over all the others. And the way they create that answer is by blending 3 core technologies together. First, you've got the large language models, or LLMs. That's what generates the smooth, human-like text. Second, you've got knowledge graphs, which provide the structured, factual understanding of who you are and how you're connected to everything else. And third, you've still got the traditional search indexes, bringing in all that vast, real-time info to add context and, make sure it's all legit.
So success in this whole new world, true generative engine optimization in the AI era, decoding SEO 2.0, is all about making sure you're feeding all 3 of these pillars. Your brand story has to be understood, it has to be trusted, and it has to be shown consistently across that entire system. No weak links.
Okay, so that's the theory, right? But how do we actually put this stuff into practice? Let's jump into our final section and turn all this knowledge into a real, actionable strategy for winning in the AI era.
This really is the big question, isn't it? How do you become the answer that the AI chooses to show everyone? You've got to remember, the AI is still searching. It's doing something called a query fanout, which basically means it's running dozens of little background searches to put together its final answer.
And here's the good news, I promise. You do not have to throw out everything you know about SEO. In fact, all those fundamentals, things like satisfying user intent, showing your authority, and just providing real value, they're now more critical than ever before. The AI is simply looking for the most credible and the most helpful source it can find. That's it.
So, what does winning GEO content actually look like? Well, first, you've got to focus on originality. Don't just repeat what everyone else is saying. Second, build trust by citing your sources. Show your work. Third, you have to obsess over solving the user's real problem. Fourth, lean right into those complicated how-to questions. And finally, and this is the big one, above all else, you have to aim to be the single most helpful and complete resource out there on your topic. So if there's one thing you take away today, it's this. Your brand is no longer just what you say it is, but what the AI understands it to be. I'm Richie Call, and I'm just here to remind you that controlling that narrative, that's the new frontier of marketing. And as we wrap up, please don't forget to subscribe to 3 Steps Digital Brand Management. Also, be sure to check out Kalicube.com/guides to download your free guides that will help you get ahead in this AI era. I dived, decoded, and deciphered SEO 2.0 thanks to our sponsor, 3 Steps Digital Brand Management.
And thank you for listening. See you next time for another new necessary nugget of knowledge.